Hello, friends, and welcome back to Ghouls Night In, the spooky chat show with your best ghoul friends. I'm Penny Snark.
And I'm Midge Munster. And this week on the podcast, Penny, I am doing a little shameless self-promotion.
Ooh.
Because listeners, as this is coming out to you, I am officially back on YouTube. Woo!
Yay! Woo!
And I have launched a new show just in time for halfway to Halloween called Parlor Talk. And I'm really excited about it. We are not spending the episode talking about this, but I am going to plug it up front. So this, as you're listening, I believe just came out like 3 days ago, the first episode. And the structure is a Victorian seance style interview where we bring on different guests and kind of walk them through some different silly tasks to ask them different questions. And it's just a really a fun, good time. So I thought that maybe what might be fun for you and I today, Penny, is to play a couple of period-accurate Victorian parlor games.
Ooh, yeah!
In order to celebrate the opening of the parlor. So what do you
say?
say?
I would love to play some parlor games, Midge.
Yeah. So first and foremost, as we know, we have talked a little bit about games of this nature on the podcast before. They have been around for centuries. We discussed how tarot actually began as a parlor card game as early as the 15th century. But many games that we still play today as humans became popularized in the parlors of the Victorian era. And they would put games in magazines, like they would publish them in periodicals and things that would list out the standardized rules to all these games so that they were kind of widely known.
Sure.
And
just like I'd get my American Girl magazine and it would tell me how to play a game.
Exactly like that. And most of these games are very, very simple. They would usually, if they required anything at all, only require like things people had around the house. Pencil, paper, a chair, a blindfold, which you could use anything for. But the point being, they could be played in almost anyone's house at any time, anywhere. You know, it's just a fun thing to get people together and play these games. Some that came up that are things that y'all probably will recognize. Pin the Tail on the Donkey is from this era. Also a lot of just, you know, what I would call like grade school classics, like Hangman.
Sure.
And also, tell me if you were in this boat with me, Penny. Blind Man's Buff, which my entire life I have thought was called Blind Man's Bluff.
Oh, yep. I definitely thought it was Bluff also.
But it is Buff, and
okay.
I did not. Now we know.
Now you know. The more you know.
Yeah, because I guess it's like Middle English for either the word blow or buffet. So it's like them getting like samples of the room, I guess, because you're like feeling around. I don't know. But yeah, it's not Bluff. So there's your fun fact to take into parties from this episode.
You've got something. You got something if you learn nothing else going forward.
Something else I found really fun in this, or funny and kind of odd, is how many of these games involve kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Penny and I will not be playing kissing games today.
Oh, man.
Not because we don't want to kiss each other, but because we're 5 states away. That's the only reason, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could kiss my mic, but I feel like it wouldn't be a good audio experience.
Right. No, but there's a lot of like, one of my favorite ones I found was called Frincy Francie, and it's literally just people like sitting in the middle of the room with a blindfold on being like, I would kiss Johnny, and then Johnny like kisses that person, and then Johnny puts on the blindfold, and then Johnny's like, I would kiss Lindsay, and then like that's the whole game, and I'm like, the Victorians were really just
they wanted to smooch so bad.
They wanted to smooch so bad.
It's very the you concoct complex reasons to touch the bodies of other men, kind of like social vibe, where it's like, you guys, you could have just kissed. You didn't have to put a blindfold on.
You didn't have to do all that.
You didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, really, really wild. There was another one that's called. Hold on, I didn't put this one in my thing, but now I have to find it real quick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Box of Secrets.
Oh.
And this one was literally just somebody that you sit in a circle with the other players. You pretend you have a box. You're holding a box. And you say, like, I will sell you my box of secrets. It contains 3 things: who I love, who I will kiss, and who I will send on their business. And then you just say who it is, and then you kiss the person you said you would kiss, and then the next person gets the box. And that's the whole...
That's basically Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Fuck, Marry, Kill! It is!
Except for we put it in an imaginary box, I guess.
and I think the person that they, like, send on their business has to, like, do something stupid, basically. But, yeah, it's literally... There was, like, 7 different games that were just an excuse to kiss somebody, and I thought that was really funny. But I have a few for us to try today. We're going to do a simple one to warm up.
All right.
I already know I'm going to lose. Because this one's called the Laughing Game. And it's just, we take turns going back and forth saying ha. But you add one more each time you go back and forth. Some of you may have played this in theater camp.
I was going to say, theater sounds like a theater game.
Like, a bunch of these I was like, oh, so theater camp is just being Victorian.
It's just being Victorian.
Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if I was going
known.
down that list. I was like, Zip Zap Zop. Like, the Victorians loved Zip Zap Zop.
Totally.
But yeah, so we keep going back and forth saying ha and adding one more each time. And whoever either breaks into actual laughter or gets the wrong number of ha's first
yeah, that's gonna be
is
tricky.
the loser. It's not going to last long. I know. I can't not laugh. I know me. But let me center up.
I know. I'm taking a deep breath.
It's going to be really nice for you guys to listen to. Okay. Okay, I will start. Ha.
Ha ha. You're right, that didn't last long.
Holding it back so hard. Wait, okay. Wait.
Do
Okay.
you want me to start?
Penny, you start this time.
Okay.
Let me lock in. Let me lock in.
All right.
Okay.
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 Ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
I have a disease that the minute someone tells me I can't laugh,
Yeah.
I'm, as Bare Naked Ladies once said, I'm the kind of guy that laughs at a funeral.
So real.
Wow. Well, that was a really good one.
Good times. Good game.
Midge should not be allowed to play this, ever. The next one, Penny's going to be a little more fun for you specifically.
Ooh.
So this game is called Guggenheim. And the structure of the game is that somebody puts together a table where they pick a word that has at least 5 letters to start, and then each letter goes across a table, and then on the on the y-axis you have categories, basically. And then in a world where we were playing this in a room together, we would fill out the table one by one of, like, let's say the word up top is France, and then the first category box says a food item, and we would have to go through and put food item F is fish, food item R is rice, and you have to go through and create full lists of all however many categories to each letter of the word.
Nice, yeah.
But what I have created is a Guggenheim that is penny specific for you to play. And I'm not going to make you do all the letters. I've formulated this a little bit simpler, so we're not here for 20 minutes. But of course, the word up top, which we'll be pulling letters from, is penny.
Hey!
So we have Penny across the top.
All right.
And the categories down the side are clothing items, book title, sewing accoutrement, tiki drinks, and Ghouls Night In topics.
Ooh, I love it.
So I figure we could either just do one per thing, or if you're feeling fancy, you can do a couple. But we can start with the P spot with clothing item.
Ooh, I would put in peignoir.
Ooh! Ooh, that was a good one. Wow, she's so fancy.
Always.
So how I was going to do this is just kind of go where they connect, if that makes sense. So the next one would be E with book title.
Ooh, East of Eden.
We've got sewing accoutrement with the letter N.
Oh. See, my brain is just saying nylon, which is a fabric, but not really like an accoutrement. Needle. Obviously.
I was going to say, Penny, there's a really easy one.
Yep. I was sitting here being like, seam ripper? Well, see, you got me because when you were reading out the topics, I was already thinking about the P's. So I was like, pins. And I was like, oh, no, it's a new letter.
Well, I had to keep you on your toes here.
You do.
So now we're going to go to your next N with tiki drink.
Ooh, a navy grog.
That was what I had down. Yeah. For those of you who may not know, Penny used to have was it a blog or a newsletter called The Scotty Sling?
Yeah, my blog.
Yeah, that she was taking us on cocktail excursions and tiki.
Lots of blogging adventures.
She's a tiki expert.
Yes, an enthusiast.
Now, there's a reason I've lined these up as such. So we've got Ghouls Night In discussion topics with your final letter, Y.
See, now I'm like, that means there's something obvious that's not immediately
I don't know if it's obvious, but I was like, it's going to be hard to come up with, like, a sewing thing that's Y, you know?
Yes.
I had to give you one that I at least knew was going to be a good chance at it.
What if we... Yeti.
Yes, the
There
Yeti.
we go.
There it is.
The first thing that came to my mind, I was like, Young Frankenstein? But we've never talked about Young Frankenstein on the podcast.
Which, what a shame, now that you say it.
Put that out into the air.
Yeah, putting that in my notes app.
Oh, that's a fun game. That I don't know if you ever play Scattergories.
Oh, I know of it, but I'm not sure if I've played.
Yeah, so it's kind of a similar concept, but it's like it's a list of topics, and then you like roll a dice that tells you the letter. So you have to come up with like a P word for all of these different ones, and then the game is like you compare with other people, and if you did the same one, you don't get points. So you only get points if it's something that nobody else put down. So you're kind of incentivized to think outside the box, but you can't go too far outside because then your family will be like, that doesn't count.
Right. I've played there's a game called Just One that's kind of like that, where you're trying to get someone to guess the word, and you all write down a word on a whiteboard to get them to guess that word. But if you write the same thing as anyone else, those words get taken out.
Oh, yeah. So it can similar vibe.
Get to the point where they can only guess off of like one word. And it's really funny and hard. But yeah, I also think, just as a fun Ghouls Night In tip for listeners out there, I think this would be such a fun thing to do for somebody's birthday, to make like a person specific Guggenheim table and let your friends come up with things that have to do with you or your friends. That would be really a fun time.
Yeah, and I see it now. were also going off on it. I'm like, oh, this would be so fun if you like put it up on a wall and you had like people like write on Post-it notes and fill it in. That would be a super cute like party activity. Or you could do it for like a Halloween party and it was like a Halloween themed word.
Totally. Oh, that's fun too. See,
making
party
notes,
planners extraordinaires.
Party planners. We're taking those Victorian ideas and we're bringing them into the
modern era,
the 21st century.
Well, and what's so funny is that in my head I was like, this would be a fun party thing, and I'm like, yeah, okay, who's having like a Victorian birthday party? And then I was like, our listeners. That's
our listeners. Yep.
So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tell them about that.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so this next one is something we are all extremely familiar with. If you haven't played this, I don't believe you. We know it as 20 questions, but the Victorian title is aptly named Yes and No.
Oh, yes. I
know
from, what is it? They play it in the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah.
Like, well, let's play Yes and No.
There are several of these games that get referenced back to Christmas Carol as being like how we knew they existed, basically. It's really, damn you, Dickens. You're such a butthead, but also thanks for documenting stuff.
Thanks for documenting your time period, I guess.
But so with yes and no, obviously you can only ask yes or no questions. You can't be like getting more information than that. And so I have come up with an item that I am going to have Penny try to guess. What I will qualify for you is that this does have something to do with the podcast.
Okay.
So we're not going all range of all items out in the world.
The universe, the entire world.
Just our like 280 episodes. That's it.
Sure.
It's really small samplings. Okay. So, are you ready to ask me yes and no questions?
I am ready.
Okay. Begin.
Is this a person?
No.
Is this a creature?
No.
Okay. Is this a piece of media?
No.
Is this a place?
No.
Oh, okay. Does this have to do with death?
Yes.
Is this a process?
No.
Is this from the Victorian period?
You betcha.
Is this an activity?
No.
Is this something you and I would want for ourselves? Is that too unspecific a question?
Want for ourselves in what way?
I guess like if it was something that we were like enthused about, like we would like this.
Yes.
Okay. Is this something you buy?
Yes.
Is it something you eat?
No.
Is it something that you keep in your home?
Yes.
Is it something you can make?
No.
Okay. I'm like trying to run through all of the things that we've ever talked about. I'm like, I feel like I must be missing an out. So is this an item?
Yes.
A Victorian maybe item that has to do with death that you have in your home that you and I were like maybe into. But not something you can make.
I guess I don't know if I'm going to qualify.
Yes.
as far as something we would have been into, I think you and I both would have owned this, is what I mean by that. Like, we both would have been like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
If we were Victorians. Now we would not.
Oh, okay.
Listeners, have you guessed what it is?
Yes, listeners, do you know? Are you yelling at me? And they're like, Penny, what are you doing? It's so obvious. Is it a mummy?
No, but that would have been crazy.
Okay. When you were like, at the time, we would have been into it, but not now. I was like,
You know, that's so fair. I'd like to think that even as a Victorian, I would have been like, you're eating them?
well, I was going to say, I don't know if I want to eat it, but I would be intrigued by it if I didn't know better. If I didn't know better, I would go to an unwrapping party if I wasn't woke.
If I wasn't All right, does that count as our end point?
Yeah, I think I have officially failed to guess.
It was Paris Green.
Oh, of course.
So I was like, you and I definitely would have had clothes that killed us.
Yes. And see,
sure.
I was mentally on the right track because I was like, okay, this isn't a specific item then. Like it's like it's like a concept, but then I couldn't put it together. That was a good one. I like that.
Thank you. Okay, I have one final one for us to do. This is going to be a tandem situation. But before we begin, I'm going to explain what the word forfeits means in the context of parlor games. So, in parlor games, you would often have a forfeit preset. The forfeit would be for the loser of the game, and it would either be that you would give up like a personal item to someone else in the room and have to earn it back through by the end of the night through gameplay, or it would be some form of like embarrassment or humiliation. Like you would have to sing a song or do a silly dance or something if you lost. So prior to the recording of this episode, I asked our audience what a good forfeit for us would be for the person who loses this next game. And the one that I have chosen is someone said, which they don't know what this was for. I just said, what's something funny you'd want to see Penny or I do? And they said, pretend to perform a seance dressed as a dinosaur.
All right.
So whoever loses this next game will, within like the week after this episode is posted, post to the Ghouls Night In account with a video of them pretending to do a seance dressed as a dinosaur.
This seems fair.
I did not pre-ask Penny for consent in this,
yes,
but
this is new to me, but I'm down.
I figured you would be. One thing Penny gonna do, she gonna dress up on her lunch break.
It's true.
And she owns a Ouija board probably, so it'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay, so the way this game works, this is called The Rhymes, aptly named.
Okay.
And the way it works is that you and I go back and forth asking each other questions and giving answers, basically. Pretty simple. But the last word of my question, or vice versa, has to rhyme with the first word of your answer. So, like, as an example, the first question they have listed here is, how is your auntie? The person replies, jaunty. What will you do on Sunday? And then the person says, Monday, I have a balloon fight. Do you have a good appetite? And then they say, quite. Like, so it's, you have to rhyme and then give a question with the last word being the rhyming for the next person's answer.
All right.
So the first person to not be able to come up with a rhyme or to F it up loses.
All right.
I feel like Penny is a wordsmith, so this is not going to go well for me, probably. But
well, we'll see.
Do you want to start, or do you want to be the first to answer?
Why don't you start?
Okay. I might be sneezing.
Okay.
No, it was a hiccup.
Nope. All right. It's all good.
the urge to give you something so hard to start. But
I know. Be nice to me, Midge. I didn't know.
How is your back?
Whack.
Yeah.
What are you having for lunch?
Brunch. Who is your mom?
So
Does that make sense?
Does it have to make sense?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Bomb.
.com.
.com. That's what she's like. How is your man?
Tan. Where are you sleeping?
Creeping upstairs every night. What are you making?
Baking a cake. What time tomorrow?
Borrow a watch.
That was good.
Where are you off to?
Zoo.
Yeah.
To see the animals. What are you doing Saturday? Get wrecked, nerd.
Get wrecked. I'm like, patter day? That's not a word. I don't... Does it just have to rhyme with day?
Nope.
I feel like I've been bested.
Dinosaur. I feel like the only way out of that one was Latter-day Saints.
Oh, Latter-day Saints. There you go. I was in there. I was like, Saturday? Like,
I'm having a fatter
having a fatter day, baby. That's every Saturday.
Truly, same.
Those are fun. I accept my forfeit with pride.
We did our best. Yes. At least you went out on a hard one. You almost got me with 2, which I feel like there's about 3 billion rhymes for. So
truly. Oh my gosh, that's a fun one though.
Well, there you have it, friends. Those are some classic Victorian parlor games. There are a gajillion more, lots and lots out there, and I think these are, we've talked in a pretty recent episode, I feel like, about, maybe it was the spring, like things to do in the spring, just like no phone nights with friends and things like that. And this is a fun way to get everybody involved in a way that's like pretty simple. Like these are all like really fun but silly and easy, and try out some parlor games with your friends today.
Yeah. You don't need any supplies, just your brain and
and your lips for a lot of them.
I was gonna say also could be smooching.
Could be smooching.
Could. At first I thought you were gonna be like, there is a forfeit. You have to agree to do something like kiss each other, because all of these are about kissing.
Yeah, that too. Well, thank y'all so much for listening. As I mentioned at the top, this is a shameless plug for Parlor Talk, so please go check it out. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you'd like to see on Parlor Talk. We're really excited about it, and I think it's gonna be fun.
I'm excited to see.
You'll have to come do an app sometime. That would be really fun.
I would love that.
Yeah, you gotta get Penny in the parlor.
Hell yeah.
If you would like to chat with us, you can always join us over on our Discord. You can find that information in the show notes or in the not the description, what is it called? The bio on our Instagram page. You can leave us a rating or a review wherever you listen. That really helps us find new audience members as well. And Penny, I believe, has a Spotify comment to share with us today.
I do. This comes from Rain S333, who says, Hey ghouls, gays, and theys. I have previously put my review on the YouTube page, but wanted to leave a review here too. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed that, Rain.
Wow.
Classic Penny. I love learning new and off-putting facts to make the normies at work slightly concerned and uncomfortable, lol. I love hanging out with Midge and Penny every Tuesday while being the most haunting / anti-coded being at work. Ooh, I would love to see a video on Midge's YouTube where Penny styles Midge and Midge styles Penny. From the womb to the tomb, stay spooky, friends.
That would be... We did a style swap, like, God, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah,
probably?
but I mean, I feel like that was definitely still... We were both much more vintage at that point. It would be fun to do more of like now. A full spooky goth. Well, maybe we'll style each other when I come for Parlor Talk.
Yeah, there we go. That'd be really fun. Well, thank you so much, Rain, for your review. And if you would like to follow along with the pod, you can look for us over on Instagram at Ghouls Night In Pod. And if you're looking for me, you can find me all over the web at Midge Munster.
And you can find me at Penny Snark.
And until next time,
goodbye.